Hello, today is Wednesday, January 23rd, 2019. My name is Daniel Mullany, and behind the camera is Kaylin Yates. We're here to film a video source inspection for SciTech Process Solutions. Today we'll be viewing a fully refurbished single head assembly. This is a 270S. It is shipping to New York, and our customers, the last four digits of their purchase order number are 8268. This SRD is a single head assembly 270S. It is being sold as the head assembly alone. It does not include a amp, controller, a rotor. It is being sold so that way the customer can retrofit it into their existing systems if they have any issues that they need to troubleshoot outside of the fab. Whether they're having particle issues and they need to fully refurbish it, or the tool just needs a full preventative maintenance service that can't be done in the fab. Having a backup head assembly is a great way to keep throughput during maintenance times and not have service get in the way of the process people as well. So we'll go ahead and get this process started. As I mentioned, this SRD is being sold without a rotor, so this rotor right here is for a different customer. The rotor runs great, and we're going to use that right now. This is a custom rotor that runs multiple smaller cassettes at the same time, so it's a little bit of a unique design, but it runs great without a cassette. All right. So every SRD refurbished by SciTech goes through the same extensive rebuild process. First, we're going to take an SRD and we're going to break it down to the component level. From there, we're going to individually test all components for function, while also rebuilding the ones as necessary and replacing the defective ones that cannot be repaired. We will also chemically clean and electropolish all metal parts and inspect and replace all poly as necessary. You may notice that there's a kind of a funny sound coming from this run. As it turns out, the way the drain pipe was just set up right there was kind of gargling down our drain, but the tool itself was running fine. I just noticed it was kind of loud. You might have heard it as well. But thank goodness the rinse cycle is now done. We are now moving into dry one. Dry one's a high RPM, short period time where we're going to sling the majority of the water off the cassette and substrates. And dry two is going to be a longer period, lower RPM time. That's going to let the heating elements of the SRD really complete the drying process. But back to where I was with the SRD. The key is really just breaking down the SRD to the component level, replacing what's necessary, rebuilding other parts, and prepping the SRD to build up into a like-new condition. Once the tool is fully prepped, we're going to build it up into the single head assembly configuration, which you see in front of you. After it goes into a single head assembly like this, it'll be configured into a double stack or a single stack, depending on what you're purchasing. You can take a look right here at these two rinser dryers. This would be the second step. As you can see, these are now configured into the double stack. We have both controllers installed, and the head assemblies to a certain extent are now shielded and hidden behind the poly skins here. And once we're configured into the double stack, we will go into our final test area, which is where we are now, and we will film the video source inspection that is uploaded to the web for our customers to view and approve prior to ship. Throughout that entire process that I just described, we also have a wide variety of quality control procedures set into place to ensure that the entire head assembly is built correctly. That means spaced properly, all the components are operating properly, that the facilities are all flowing and consumption is correct, and that the tool is really ready for a plug-and-play install to your fab. The SRD is a fairly easy tool to understand how to use and install, and we like to ensure that that is a smooth process for you when you do install it at your fab. Okay, taking a look now at our digital touchscreen controller. We have 135 seconds left. In addition to providing fully refurbished SRDs to the semiconductor marketplace, SciTech also provides 100% of the spare parts and services required to keep your SRD up and running. That would be all spare parts such as windows, door seals, solenoid valves, ACR valves, filters, motors, controllers, amps, tach sensors, rotor stop positioners, and any other part that you might need. That also means every service, such as rotor balances, motor repairs, amp repairs, controller repairs, poly work, or anything else you might need. SciTech has 100% of the spare parts and services required to keep your Semitool SRD fleet up and running exactly the way that it was sold to. So probably have another minute and a half left of time here. In addition to providing full SRD spare parts, service support, and refurbished equipment, SciTech also provides a variety of other refurbished equipment to the semiconductor marketplace. That would be box washers such as the HTC 8000 series, mask cleaners such as Ultra T, K&S, and Ultra Tech, metrology tools like 10-core particle counters and profilometers, DECTAC profilometers, Gertner and Rudolph ellipsometers, and Nanometrics thin film measurement tools. We also provide photoresist pumps and photoresist pump repair services for Millipore, Cybor, and IDI. We provide high-power microscopes such as Nikon, Olympus, and Lights, and a variety of dry plasma etchers such as the Branson IPC series. SciTech has a wide variety of cost-effective and high-quality refurbished semiconductor equipment for the traditional front-end fab style of device manufacturing. Okay, down to 4 more seconds here. Okay, now as we ramp down, it's braking, and once we hit a certain RPM, the rotor stop positioner will now fire and upright the tool, or the rotor. Okay. Opening up the system now. Got a little bit of water left right here, and that's okay. This was actually designed for a little bit shorter dry time because there's no substrates installed. But the N2 is purging in at the proper flow. It's nice and warm. Taking a quick touch to this side. The heater blanket is operating exactly how it should as well. So right here we had a successful run of this single head assembly. If you have any more interest in our products, please visit our website at www.scitechprocess.com. That's SITEK process.com, or give us a call at 916-797-9000, and to reach me directly, dial extension 2201. Thanks so much for viewing, and have a great day.